Oliver and I were asked to come up with something to perform for the latest journal, and I had this short piano idea from a few years ago, and we thought it would work really well for this project. So we set up a Spitfire rig alongside the piano and developed the idea into a full piece. Oliver is going to tell you more about how he integrated our libraries now.
So my setup is fairly straightforward. The way I work is I've set up a 16-bar loop here, and as you can see down here in my mixer, I'm working with stereo delays to keep all these sounds going. The reason I'm doing this is because here in Logic, when it loops, it stops playing the sound when it has to re-trigger the MIDI information. But this way, with the stereo delay, I can just hit my note. So if I hit it here, then I let it go, and it keeps going because I've set my feedback here to 100%. I've changed the settings here slightly. So here is kind of the delay time and the note value you want to delay. And then I kind of took off the low and the very high ends because it's kind of just a drone and it shouldn't really get in the way. Also, the output is slightly lower, so whenever it comes back, it re-triggers my MIDI information, which gives it the original sound, but then in the delay it kind of it sounds a bit more quiet, so that my drone is constantly changing. I'm doing a similar thing here for my glass and steel loop. If we just go into the contact here, using glass and steel, and the delay is set slightly differently. Here I'm using, on the left side, I'm using 100%, here 99%, but it's being re-triggered whenever it comes back. And here I'll just show you. The output is fairly low as well, so it's kind of being triggered in pulses, which I quite like. Then the only thing, or one of the only things that is not triggered with the delay is the chamber strings. So I just need to make sure that I play my MIDI information just after the one. So I just show it to you quickly. And so on. So again, the reason is because if it happens that I trigger my MIDI information slightly before the one, here you can see already it disappears and it won't kind of catch it when it goes back. So it's quite important to play the information in just after the one. The pianos as well here, I've got 3 layers with kind of slightly different delay settings. I think in my live track I have a fuzz wah there as well, so it changes the sounds a little bit. Here again, the feedback is set to 100%. Here I have left and right, I have different note values, so it creates kind of a bit of an effect here between left and right speakers. Then I have my next setting is similar, a bit lower in the output mix. And then for the last one, I have it slower. So I'm creating this kind of weird piano delay effect. The Vral grids of Albion 5, which I really like, I'm just using to embellish some stuff. So and I don't need to be that there continuously, so I just have my MIDI information, let's say here. I think I have it, my live performance always towards the end. So it's just the drone and this pad is moving slightly. Here with the Bodran, I work with the delay as well, so similar setup, plus I have a tremolo on there, so you can hear it's bouncing from left to the right side. And as well, I'm cutting the low ends here, so all the information that's being played by the delay loses the low end. So we have a bit of a movement in the rhythmical element there. The violin, I'm using in the same way as the Albin 5 patch here. It's just to embellish some notes here, using these really cool slackened sounds. And then I have the electric bass. It's a bit tricky with this one as well, because I need to play it just after the one and stop playing before the loop starts. So it's kind of enters my MIDI information correctly. But this is just to show you, this is from our N7 keys, bass presets, really nice and fat bass sound. So that's it. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.